Well, tell me how are things going so far?
Things are going really great right
Are
now.
they?
Basketball workouts been going good. Weightlifting and conditioning is very well. Classes has been fun. When you walk into class, people are excited because we're basketball players. It's showing us a lot more attention than all the
Really?
other students.
What do they? How do they show this? They
that-
don't break
that-
out into applause.
No, they don't break out in applause. They'll stare you down, and then once they recognize you, they'll be like, "Are you Dominique Hawkins?" or something like that, and be like, "Yeah." And then they want to autograph our picture or anything like that.
Well, how does that? I was going to ask you how that compares to high school, because you were obviously a star in high
Right.
school, very accomplished.
Right.
How does that compare with high school? Were they just sort of used to you?
Yeah, in high school, you like know everybody in your class, so they're kind of used of it though. But in college, that's so different because you meeting different people, and they see you as a celebrity because Kentucky basketball is pretty big for them, and it's just different once you walk into a college class and meet different students.
Now, Dominique, you're a walk-on, right?
No, I'm
you're on scholarship.
I'm a
Okay.
scholarship.
All right. Where? What schools were you considering
I was
before Kentucky got involved? Because Kentucky was late, right?
Yeah,
About the
they
state
they actually came first before my other big schools did.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the other schools are South Carolina, Tennessee, and there was another big one. I can't even remember it.
How seriously did you consider those schools? Because some guys like to get away from home,
Right.
and get some distance.
To be honest, I just wanted to go to a school where I'd be seen at because I'm a kid that loves basketball and I'm trying to play basketball at the next level too. Trying to go to the NBA with it and all that. But probably to say that if I didn't come to Kentucky, I probably would have. I don't know where I would have went. To be honest, I didn't even know because I was just waiting for Kentucky to give me an answer, yes or no.
What was it about? I mean, this is obvious, but what was it about Kentucky that made you want to wait all the way?
It's the best program in college basketball, I feel like, and plus I'm going to be playing against the best in practice, and it's going to make me better. And I definitely want to become a better point guard or two guard, whatever I have to play for Coach Cal.
How overwhelming has it been so far, competitively? I mean, are you able to hang in there, or are you sort of just, getting dunked on?
Oh, no, I'm not getting dunked on or nothing. I'm able to hang in there. You can ask the Twins how good I've been doing going up against them. I've been trying to attack the rack, but it's pretty hard to attack the rack when you got 7-footer
Yes.
like Willie and Dakari there, but I've been holding my own.
What can you do against the Twins? What can you rely on to, get things done against them?
Are you asking if I can push them to?
Well, yeah, I mean, like, do you use speed? Maybe
Oh.
you've got quickness on them?
I definitely have the
'cause
quickness
they have
on
size,
them. Yeah,
don't
they
they?
have the size, but I have the quickness on them, and that's what able to help me keep me in front of them on defense, and I'm able to help them out on their offensive game because of my defense is so well, I feel like, and it's pushing them, and they pushing me too to become a better defensive player.
Now you're related to Marquise, right?
Yeah, he's my cousin.
Now, can you explain that for me? Like, are the mothers sisters, or how does that work?
I don't know. I just know he's my
your
cousin.
How much did you talk to him beforehand to get a feeling of what am I getting myself into here?
I really never talked to him about that,
Is that
to
right?
be honest.
Why
Right.
not? Because it seems like he would have knowledge.
Yeah,
For you.
right. But I just feel like I could come in and learn it myself maybe and just have a feel on it and get used to it.
Now, one of the things I read was that you said some of the other schools you were considering kind of told you that you should go to
Right,
Kentucky,
yeah.
which was surprising.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
that seems unusual.
Yeah, like Moorhead and Western, there's like, we know that Kentucky's a great school, so go ahead and go there. Because Sean Woods, he played for Kentucky, and Western knew that probably Kentucky probably be a good school for me to get better.
What did you think about that? Because they came to talk you into going to their school, right? I mean, that's why they were recruiting.
Right. They didn't tell me to actually go there though, but they probably knew that I was going to pick Kentucky, so they gave me some ideas that I probably should have picked it.
Did they say anything about, you're good enough? You know what I mean?
Oh,
That,
definitely. They said I'm good enough.
How did you, what does playing for Kentucky mean to you? I think most people think a guy from Kentucky,
right?
It means something.
It does mean something. It means the world to me because as a little kid, you watching Kentucky basketball on the TV and you want to be that person on the TV, be able to play in the basketball.
Did you watch Marquise?
I did. Well, I know I did, but I don't really remember watching them. But I know my family watched them because we supported him. I remember.
That was 2005, I think. Was his
probably so. But I really remember watching Tayshaun and Keith Bogans. I don't know if he played on that team.
He was with Bogans.
He was.
They lost to Marquette.
Okay.
In the tournament.
Okay.
Bogans turned his ankle. That's why I remember.
Gotcha.
That was 2005.
Gotcha.
He was a big guy. How come he got all the size with the Cousins and you don't have as much size?
Maybe I don't. Maybe somebody on the side of his family that's not related to me got the size.
Well, one last thing, I'll let you go. You named after Dominique Wilkins, by the way?
I was.
You were?
Yes, I was.
That seems obvious. What do you think of that?
I think that's pretty cool. A basketball player that I'm named after it. Plus, I think he's a Hall of Fame player, is he?
He should be.
Yeah, he should be, but I've watched some highlights of him, and I know he's able to do some fancy dunks, and he's so athletic.